Hey everyone, Happy New Year!
Happy 2014!
Yes, it's us from the past.
Yeah.
In the future, the past has occurred. Anyway, this is us doing another 10 questions with Charles and Chelsea.
Yay, you're welcome!
Yay! Anyway, so... wow, we could be... How enthusiastic are we?
I'm excited. I have lights on my face.
Yes, exactly. She's like literally lighting up a room.
Yes, I am. The cats love it.
Yes. So, anyway, question 1. Chelsea, you have spoken of how proud you are of your New England heritage and the local Massachusetts sports teams. Was it weird for you to portray Julie's ignorance of the Red Sox-Yankees rivalry? And do you and Charles ever clash on the Yankees-Red Sox since he's made his pride in being a born New Yorker very public?
Okay, I have to say that Charles is a very proud New Yorker. He doesn't give a fuck about
the Yankees or sports or any of that shit.
I am a proud masshole, born and raised, and love my Red Sox. We've never clashed about it.
No.
It wasn't weird. I mean, it's just Julie having ignorance about it. I mean, shame on her, but what am I supposed to do about that? I didn't write it.
You know, it's funny actually because you know, I had to look up all of that shit that
That's
Vera talks about with the with Harry Frazee and all that sort of shit. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, that's really embarrassing.
I just knew that she was from Boston, so she had to be into the Red Sox.
Yeah,
that's
Red Sox for
a
life.
thing that massholes do.
Yeah.
So, you know, it required me to look up all this shit.
I go to Yankee Stadium all the time, like even when the Red Sox aren't there, and I wear my Red Sox hat no matter what. Yay.
Alright. But yeah, so basically, as Chelsea said, I literally could not give two shits about the Yankees. So it's kind of like when I went to Dallas. And a guy was all like, you know, because they're super into the fucking Cowboys down there.
Yes.
And one of the guys down there, I guess he was trying to start with me or something, was like, what would you say if I told you I thought the Giants suck? And I was like, is that the New Jersey team? I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Know. You know nothing.
That's football, right?
That is football. Yeah. I was like, do I have to tell him that this is football? I hope not. Like, it's a whole different sport, Charles.
Yeah.
It's a different sport.
Yeah, so that's the one with the bat and the puck. Anyway.
Check, please.
So, alright, number 2. There's another one for Chelsea.
No.
Here we go. I guess this is just 10 questions with Chelsea. So anyway,
he's not here.
Yeah. So anyway, for Chelsea, since Charles probably knows the answer to this already, if you could decide how Julie's story ends, how would you end it?
Okay. In a threesome with Keanu Reeves and Charlize Theron. How's that? Does that sound good?
Well, that sounds like we need a lot more budget.
No, I think he'd do it for free. Please. I give consent.
Okay. All right. All right, so Charles, question number 3. Yes, that's part of the question. Is the cat Sadie meowing? Yes. Anyway, there's all sorts. It's a menagerie here. Anyway,
with Keanu Reeves and Charlize Theron. No,
yeah, that's actually Charlize Theron meowing. Anyway,
she's really excited.
Yeah. Anyway, Charles has said that he thinks Julie would beat Freddy Krueger if they ever crossed over. Why do I feel that?
Because it's true.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. Okay. This is really funny because now I have to go put on my fucking like horror nerd like hat. But it's basically that Freddy's powers are 100% based on people being afraid of him. The reason why he does all the things with people's worst fears is to get them into a state where, you know, they're completely terrified, and the more terrified you are of him, the easier it is for him to kill you. The problem with him going against someone like Julie is used to dealing with monsters and demons and all this sort of stuff. So he could do something that would probably be a boring, mundane life, would be something like that. That would really be the thing that, you know, terrified her the most.
Yeah.
But the second he tries to kill her and suddenly he's a charred fucking thing with knife claws, which he's already fought someone with knife claws.
Yes.
You know. But a charred fucking thing with knife claws, it'd be like, oh, this is a demon, I no longer have to be afraid of it.
Exactly.
So he would lose any ability to hurt her the moment that he revealed himself. Mm-hmm. And he only kills, someone can correct me on this if I'm wrong, but I have never seen him kill anyone before revealing himself. He usually does a whole bunch of trippy shit, and then at the very end, it's like, oh, welcome to primetime, bitch, and then he, you know, does the killing thing. So the second he went to do the killing thing, it would suddenly make Julie no longer afraid.
That's true.
And you know, maybe if he really, really studied her, he would know that. But
he's not going to do that.
Yeah, exactly. He would just think, oh, here's another person for me to drag into my nightmare realm. So that's why. All right, what was the best horror movie of 2019?
I don't know.
Well, what horror movies came out in 2000? I'm always really bad with this question because, like, I don't know what came out. I can just mention some stuff I liked. I mean, I saw, I was telling her I saw the Child's Play remake last night, and I really liked it. I wish it wasn't called Child's Play. If they had just called it, like, My Buddy or something like that, I think it would have, like, because they created so much negative press.
Right.
And so much negative feeling among the, you know, the horror fan base by being disrespectful to people who are still doing the original franchise by calling it Child's Play. But it's such a different film, you know, and it's a good horror movie, and I would love to see more from that world. But I just wish it had not been called Child's Play. But yeah, I like that. I liked Midsommar.
Oh yeah.
Which I was surprised by because I didn't like Hereditary.
Shut up.
I didn't. I thought it was kind of boring. Had some, you know, that was just my opinion. But, yeah, like, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I know what the best horror film of 2019 would be. It'd be Teresa and Allison. There you go. All right, question answered.
Oh my god, we're so smart.
Yay! Anyway, favorite video game of 2019. For me, that would be Control. For her, it's probably Crash Racing.
Crash Team Racing.
Yes. But for me, it was Control, which is incredibly underrated, and everyone should fucking play it because it's so fucking weird and good. The end of the game, I was kind of disappointed by the very last, like, area of the game, but other than that, with those blinding you with its...
Oh my god, I can't see anything.
The lights of 2015.
Oh my god!
But anyway, but yeah, no, Control is great. Death Stranding is great too. If you haven't played that, you should definitely play that. But yes, and also Crash Team Racing. Yes, okay.
Amen.
Okay, what is your favorite type of horror movie?
I like creepy little girls in horror movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so this is not your Tinder. This is about, like, what horror movies, what horror genres you like.
Yeah.
My favorite, I really like, I don't know, like, I guess supernatural horror I really like. You know, like, Hellraiser is probably, like, up in the top for me, so I really like things, you know, and by the way, when I say Hellraiser, once again, Hellraiser's 1 to 3. Everything after that is fucking shit. You know, Hellraiser 4 through 90 or whatever are all fucking awful. But I don't know. I like really, like, dark, kind of nihilistic, you know, horror. That kind of, like, I like kind of the concept of, like, mankind being kind of irredeemable and unimportant in the general scheme.
Are we not?
Of the world. Well, that's my own personal philosophy, but
yes.
You know, so that's kind of why I like Hellraiser. I kind of don't really like the hopefulness of some horror.
Yeah.
So
no happy endings.
Yeah, you know.
No.
What is my least favorite? I mean, for me, it's ghost stories.
Yeah, I'm not a big monster person.
I don't like ghost stories precisely because they're all the same story.
They are the same story.
It is someone sees something that no one else believes.
Yes.
And they keep trying over and over again to make people believe it, and no one does it until maybe the last 15 minutes of the film. And then everyone believes, but it's too late.
Yes.
And that is pretty much every horror, every ghost story that I've seen. I'll mention a ghost story horror film that I liked the beginning of was The Innkeepers, even though it's that exact same plot. Only because I like the main character so much Like, I saw it and I was like, I would like to hang out with this person. Like,
I don't remember her.
She just seems... She was the only thing I remember about the fucking movie. Yeah. Oh, great. Okay, yeah, here's one of the people being pedantic. Alright, here we go. Charles, you said you wanted to work for Marvel, but mentioned Section 8, which is a DC property. Did you get that wrong, or did you have a Marvel property in mind you wanted to work on? When I said Section 8, and then said Marvel, I was basically saying, hey, I want to work in a fucking comic book movie. That's what I was saying. Section 8, yes, I know it's fucking DC.
Yeah, we're not idiots.
You know, I mean, honestly, I don't really want to say the thing.
Don't do it.
That I want to work on. Because I feel like if you say it, then the next day Kevin Feige will announce that someone else got it.
Yeah, don't do it.
And then I feel like I'll jinx it if I say it, so I won't say it.
He's not saying it.
But that's why I said I'll say Section 8 because there's very little chance they will ever make a Section 8 movie. But if they do, I want to be in charge of it.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, it'd be amazing to do Bueno Excelente. Sadie agrees with me. Charlize Theron agrees with me in there.
Yeah.
Yep. See,
I know, honey. I'll be right back.
All right. So number 9. Would you ever make a Demon Hunter video game? If so, what would it be like? Well,
pay for us to do it.
I wouldn't be making it. I mean.
Well, yeah, we won't make it. Yeah. But someone will make it for us.
If someone else wants to make it, I'll give them the story.
Yeah. I
have a story right now that I would love to apply to a Demon Hunter video game.
Great.
You know.
Don't tell anyone.
No, I won't. I would definitely not tell anyone the story.
Yes.
You know.
I don't want to know.
But yeah, no, it would be super fun though to do.
Yeah, it'd be great. We'd love to.
Yeah, it would take place after the books and all sorts of stuff.
Right.
All sorts of fun things, and I know how I would want it to play. I know, all sorts of things. So any game developers who are like, hey, this is a good property, let's go and make one of these. Feel free to contact me, but will I ever make it? No, because I'm not a video game developer. and unless you have developed some, programming since I last saw you.
I just learned how to tip people properly. So
yeah, so, no. No. The answer is I will not. Chelsea will not. But if anyone ever does...
Charlize Theron might. Right, honey?
All right, and then finally, the last one for today. When will we see Teresa and Allison in Australia? I'm going to assume you mean when will the video be released in Australia and not am I going to set a potential sequel in Australia? Because that would be like, that's so Brady Bunch. Okay. Where it's like the characters go to Australia or something.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
So that's
when is it available on Amazon Prime in Australia?
I don't have any idea.
We don't know.
I have zero idea. I want it in more markets. What we have to do is we have to move. There's 2 more markets we have to go to.
Yeah.
And then if it gets bigger in those, as it did in the US and UK, then we can expand it to more markets.
Yes.
So, hopefully we can do it this year. I don't know.
Yeah,
I would love it. If you're an Australian distributor and you want to be the one who does it, contact us. Mm-hmm. But, we don't know. We would love for Australia to be able to go and see someone who also would have been kicked out of England. Like Julie.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I have never been kicked out of England.
I have. That is not a joke, by the way. But anyway, so that is why I'm an Australian national hero.
Yep.
Anyway, so yeah, I think that's our 10 questions. We still have our little contest going, where you can recommend what you think our expanded universe should be called. We've gotten a couple suggestions. I haven't liked any of them.
Yeah, me neither.
So if you can think of one, please send it to CLSquaredProductions@gmail.com. And if you have any questions for us, send those to CLSquaredProductions@gmail.com. And if you want to know the meaning of life, then pay us a lot of money.
Yes.
All right. So that's
we have the answers.
We totally do.
We always have answers.
So anyway, that's going to be all of 10 questions from Charles and Chelsea, or Chelsea and Charles. You never know.
You never know.
Exactly.
I have the glasses, so I win. Yes.
It's really just called Charles and Chelsea because Charles is the one editing it. Anyway, so he who controls the Chiron controls the world.
Okay.
Anyway, so On that note,
thank you.
Yes, thank you for attending our low energy episode.
Thank you for being here.
And we will see you next week.
Yes, we will.
All right, and toodles.
Bye. Toodles.